know how to move out in these streets. You gotta know how to move. Because here's the one thing I can tell you and promise you about life. Life is very humbling. And if it hasn't humbled you yet, just wait. Listen, the Bible speaks about it. The Bible says we will all be humbled. All heads will bow and all knees will bend to him. We will all be humbled. Life is very humbling. You know how much Sean John shit is at the Goodwill right now? Homeless people won't even wear that shit. I seen a homeless man throw a jacket way across the room. He was like, no, take that, take that, take that, take that. Here's the thing, the fact that Puffy has billions of dollars and can't get a bond or a bail. Listen, Puffy is in the middle of a scary movie called The Ghost of Pussy Pass. I'm not defending what he did, I'm not justifying what he did. But I just want y'all to do me one favor. Think outside of the box just a little bit. What if a motherfucker was judging you on some shit you did back in the day? What if a motherfucker was judging you on some shit you did in the 80s? Life was different in the 80s. If you describe some of the shit we was doing in the 80s, if you describe that shit right now, it don't sound right. It don't sound right. Like, describe bobbing for apples, the game we played at birthday party. Describe that shit today. You be like, okay, so let me get this right. Y'all took kids, blindfolded them, tied their hands behind their back, stick their head in a bucket of nasty ass water. For an apple? Yeah. That shit don't sound right. If your grandbaby came home tomorrow and was like, I was over Jennifer's house and they tied my hands behind my back, you'd be like, what kind of fucking game was that? You don't tie kids' hands behind their back. That's the shit we was doing. Come on now. Some of the shit we was doing, if you listen to that shit today, it don't sound right. Describe pin the tail on the donkey. Okay, so let me get this right. Y'all took kids, blindfolded them, spin them around and got them dizzy. Then told them, find the ass in the room. Find the ass? Yeah, y'all motherfuckers going. You know that shit don't sound right. Y'all remember the 80s. Life was different in the 80s. You remember the 80s? Your mom had that Cutlass with no power steering. She made that left turn with all her motherfucking might. You was so light in the ass. Every time she made a left turn, you slid all the way to the edge of the goddamn seat. And you slid because you ain't had no seatbelt on. We was riding dirty in the 80s. You ain't had no goddamn seatbelt on. And we was brought up rough. In the 80s, your mother would smoke a whole pack of cigarettes, roll the windows up and smoke that bitch with you in the car. She smoked and you smoked too. Didn't give a fuck about your lungs. This was the 80s. That's why I look at some of the luxuries we have today, and it's hard to complain. Do you realize we have apps like Spotify and Apple Music where you can go to any song from any genre and play it instantly? See, I remember the 80s when you was in your room and you called the radio station 5 times in a row, begging the bitch to play the Double Dutch Bus. You be like, bitches, you gonna play the song or not? Because I got shit to do. Nowadays, if you call a bitch 5 times in a row, you going to jail for stalking. And y'all know life was different. Ladies, life was different. Y'all remember in the 80s, when you took a bath or took a shower, to prove that you was fresh and clean, you put baby powder all on your chest. You put that shit all up to your neck. I wish the fuck you would put some baby powder on yourself and go outside right now. I tell you, they'll call the CDC on your ass. Yeah, we got a lady out here. I'm not sure if it's anthrax, cocaine, fentanyl, carpet fresh. Somebody needs to come check it out, though. All right, thank you. Life was different. So for a motherfucker to judge you on some shit you was doing back in the day, I ain't lying. Listen, I had a scare this year. I am a graduate of Morris Brown College in Atlanta, Georgia. This year, they came out with a documentary about Freaknik. A friend of mine called me, she was like, girl, you heard that? They coming out with a documentary about Freaknik. First thing I said was, where they getting the footage from? I'm sitting there like, shit. I'm wondering if people gonna be able to see that's me with no eyebrows and shit, you know. You know, life was different back then, you know. So I had really forgotten about it. And my dude came to me one day. He was like, yeah, you know, I heard they got a documentary coming out about Freaknik. It came out. We gonna watch it on Friday. I said, bitch, I'm gonna watch it on Wednesday to see if we gonna watch it on Friday.